National Basketball Association, NBA, Africa, and Agence Française de Développement, AFD, launch Youth Development Program in Senegal. NBA Africa, Woo Africa, NBA.com, and Agence Française de Développement, AFD, France's public development bank institution, committed to financing and technical assistance for projects that improve the lives of people in developing and emerging economies, yesterday launched the Junior NBA and AFD Basketball Experience Youth Development Program in Guediawaye, Senegal. The Junior NBA and AFD Basketball Experience, launched in 2021 in Nigeria and subsequently also held in Kenya and Morocco, uses basketball as a platform to promote social inclusion and youth empowerment amongst primary and secondary school children. In Senegal, the program will be operated by non-governmental organization, NGO, Sports for Education and Economic Development, SEED project, and feature weekly basketball and life skills sessions that will educate thousands of Senegalese boys and girls about the importance of physical and mental health, wellness, and social cohesion. As part of the program's launch in Senegal, NBA Africa and AFD unveiled 2 basketball courts at the Hamo 4.56 courts in Guediawaye and held a clinic for 150 boys and girls ages 16 and under. The launch was attended by AFD Senegal Country Director Mihoub Mezouaghi, Basketball Africa League, BAL, President Amadou Gallo Fall, NBA Africa Director of Basketball Operations Kita Matungulu, and former NBA player and 2015 FIBA AfroBasket champion Olumide Oyedeji. Aware of the potential of sport as a vector of social cohesion, AFD has made it a strategic axis of its action to support the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals, said Mezouaghi. It is in this dynamic that our collaboration with the NBA is part of what aims to promote the practice of sport in Africa through the provision of local infrastructure, the professionalization of sports educators, and the organization of sports sessions and education for young people. The collaboration between NBA Africa and AFD continues to grow as we extend this initiative to reach more young people in new countries on the continent, said Matungulu. The Junior NBA and AFD Basketball Experience reflects our commitment to investing in the next generation of African youth and our belief that basketball teaches life lessons, like the importance of physical and mental wellness, that help children succeed on the court and in life. The refurbished courts, part of NBA Africa's commitment to build 1,000 basketball courts in Africa over the next decade, are expected to benefit thousands of boys and girls from the surrounding communities. The Junior NBA and AFD Basketball Experience is part of AFD and NBA Africa's collaboration to support basketball infrastructure and youth development across the continent and builds on the program's previous editions in Morocco and Nigeria, and its recent launch in Kenya. To date, the program has reached nearly 90,000 boys and girls ages 12 to 17, and 460 coaches and physical education teachers. The Junior NBA/Junior WNBA, the league's global youth basketball participation program for boys and girls, teaches the fundamental skills as well as the core values of the game at the grassroots level in an effort to help grow and improve the youth basketball experience for players, coaches, and parents. Junior NBA/Junior WNBA programming has directly reached more than 250,000 youth across Africa this year. NBA Africa is an affiliate of the National Basketball Association, NBA, a global sports and media organization with the mission to inspire and connect people everywhere through the power of basketball. NBA Africa conducts the league's business in Africa, including the Basketball Africa League, BAL, and has opened subsidiary offices in Cairo, Egypt, Dakar, Senegal, Johannesburg, South Africa, Lagos, Nigeria, and Nairobi, Kenya. The league's efforts on the continent have focused on increasing access to basketball and the NBA through youth and elite development, social responsibility, media distribution, corporate partnerships, NBA Africa Games, NBA stores, the BAL, and more. NBA games and programming are available in all 54 African countries, and the NBA has hosted 3 sold-out exhibition games on the continent since 2015. The BAL, a partnership between the International Basketball Federation, FIBA, and NBA Africa, is a professional league featuring 12 club teams from across Africa that concluded its 4th season in June 2024. Fans can follow at NBA_Africa and at Thebble on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Agence de Développement, AFD, group finances, supports, and accelerates the transitions necessary for a more just and resilient world. It thus contributes to implementing France's policy on sustainable development and international solidarity. It is with and for communities that we build, with our partners, solutions in more than 160 countries, as well as in 11 French overseas departments and territories. Our objective: to reconcile economic development with the preservation of common goods, the climate, biodiversity, peace, gender equality, education, and health. Our teams are involved in more than 3,600 projects in the field, which are part of the commitment of France and the French people to fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goals. For a world in common. AFD strongly believes in the power of sport as a lever to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Since the launch of its Sport for Development strategy in 2019, AFD has invested more than €130 million in over 160 projects that use sport as a tool to promote access to education, gender equality, youth empowerment, health, and social cohesion. In Senegal, the AFD Group puts its entire range of financial instruments at the service of local economic and social development actors, state, public companies, private and financial sector, NGOs, etc., to support an inclusive development model, creating jobs, promoter of sustainable infrastructure, and respectful of the environment. Since 2012, 115 projects have been funded, representing a commitment of more than €2.2 billion.